circle for our first annual Seek Sanctuary Art Contest. My name is Jana Seitz, and I am the president of the Friends of Reed Wildlife Sanctuary. And I'm here today with Adam Levi, who is the executive director of the Rye Arts Center, and Tracy Kay, executive director of the Westchester Children's Museum. Our three organizations put our heads together and decided to have a competition with artists to embrace and thank and revere and celebrate the spaces in which we sought sanctuary in this weird year of the pandemic. The history of it is brief. We have a Fall Fest annually at Edith Reed, which we began in 2012. And we did it for several years and then decided to intersperse it with a photography competition last year, which was excellent. This year, we were scheduled again for a Fall Fest, but alas, could not perform. So we got together and thought we would have a unique new type of competition to encourage other artists of all medium to join in. So we're here today to do a virtual contest winner, to announce the winners, the runners-up, and the honorable mentions, because we cannot meet in person for a proper ceremony, alas. So I would like to thank the Rye Arts Center and the Westchester Children's Museum and Edith Reed for allowing this to happen. I would also like to thank our sponsors, partners in this event, the Rye Historical Society, the Rye Town Park, Westchester County Parks, Rye Free Reading Room, Rye Nature Center, Disbro Park Conservancy, Bird Homestead and Meeting House Conservancy, Marshlands Conservancy, and the Big Picture Foundation. They were very instrumental in getting the word out to young artists and old artists, and we were overwhelmed by the turnout. Without further ado, I would like to introduce Adam Levi.
Hello all, thanks Jana. I'm Adam Levy, Executive Director of the Rye Arts Center. The Rye Arts Center is the largest community art center in Westchester County, with classes and events in all areas of the arts and performing arts for children through adults. In recent months, we have all discovered a new or renewed appreciation for nature and community. Artists of all ages were invited to share their artistic view of an outdoor sanctuary within the city of Rye, inspired by nature. In the end, we had over 120 entries in 6 different categories. 5 defined by medium. We had paintings and drawings, sculpture, mixed media, photography and video, and one that was open to the young artists. As you can imagine, figuring out winners in each category was a tough job, but one that our judges made up of artists and community members took very seriously. I'd like to now just introduce Tracy Kay, who is the executive director of the Westchester Children's Museum, to say a few words on behalf of the museum.
Thank you, Adam, and Jana, too, for including the Westchester Children's Museum in this event. You know, these are tough times, and while we're actually temporarily closed, we look forward to being open in the coming future so we can reconnect with everyone in person. But the Westchester Children's Museum is a great partner with these organizations in putting this program together. But I want to explain that it's really the Reed Sanctuary that's the money behind the operation, because each artist who is either a winner or a runner-up will receive a monetary prize. Winners will get a $200 prize and runners-up will get a $100 prize. And it's my honor now to start the process. I don't have an envelope, please, but we have the chance to introduce in the category of young artists, and there were so many great entries in this category. It was a very difficult decision for the judges, but the honorable mentions are Allison Young for Birds of Rye, Finnegan Granger, Gray Day at Mill Pond, Anna Johnson, Rainbows, and Lucy Beatty, Nature Girl. Second place, which is the runner-up, I understand, correct? Correct me if I'm wrong, team, but
Correct.
It's Elsa Falgren for Playland Beach Refresh. And the first place is Eliza Houghton, Waterworks. The next category is paintings and drawings. And the honorable mentions go to Sylvia Gessing for View of Blind Brook and Candace King, Watery Repose. Second place is Joanne Harper, View from Oakland Beach. And first place is Elizabeth D. Deirdren, Rye Beach. Jenna, I think it's now your time to introduce the winners in some of the other categories in the contest.
Indeed, thank you. Drum roll, please. I have firstly the video category. No honorable mentions in this, but second place goes to Echo Sanctuary by Roman Vidiak, and first place to Wilderness, an Ode to the Marshlands by Joel Trieger. The second category I will be announcing is photography. 3 honorable mentions. They are Sunset by Josephine Moore, Spine by Guy Gouvin, Morning Captured by Lisa LaPerche Cali. Forgive me if I mess up anyone's names, yours included, Adam, I'm sorry. In second place, we have Summer Nights at Edith Reed by Stacy Massey. And first place goes to Sunrise Glow by Brian Jackson. And Adam will continue with the rest.
Thank you, Jana. And no problem with the name, totally fine. So the first category I am going to announce would be for mixed media. An honorable mention goes to Ann Ladd for her work entitled Drifting Fish. The second place winner in the mixed media category is Mariana Perrier with her piece entitled Raw Regatta. And the first place winner in the category is Jacqueline Dempsey with her work entitled Sanctuary Sunrise. All awesome pieces. And the next category I'm going to announce is sculpture. We had no honorable mentions, but we have a second place winner, and that is Robin Henschel with a piece entitled Log In. And our first place winner, I think this is the second time he's been announced as a winner in this contest, is Joel Trieger with this sculpture, Snail Man. And that wraps up the categories. Tracy?
Well, Adam, I want to thank everyone who participated in this program and how they sort of sharing how they've been seeking sanctuary during these difficult times. And we're hopeful that at some point in the future, we'll be able to display the artwork of the winners and some of the other runners-up, et cetera, at some of the venues throughout the city of Rye. And stay tuned for dates and more information about that. Jana?
Thanks, everybody. This has been so fun. And I think the greatest joy is trite, but it is together we can get through anything. And we've proven it. We as a community have really leaned on one another, we've led one another, we've cried to one another, and we will prevail. I think that in 2 words, seek sanctuary, we find our direction. It's a very simple directive, but not always easy. But keep trying, keep striving. Seek sanctuary, stay safe, and hopefully we'll meet soon. We'll be in touch with the winners about how we get your prize money to you. And thank you all so much. And a special thank you to Cassandra Supley, the wizard behind the workings of Oz. Yeah. Until next time, peace out.
Thank you, Jana. Thank you, Tracy.
Thank you.
Bye.